Have you ever asked yourself these two questions? What business should I start to be successful? Or what is the easiest business model to start? If you want to know the answer to these questions, keep watching until the end, as I will reveal to you the easiest and the most profitable business to start right now to finally make more money and enjoy a better quality of life. Are you having problems to choose your ideal business model? If so, make sure you stay until the end and send me a message to successboostercoach@gmail.com, and I will give you a 30-minute coaching call over the phone in which I will show you a step-by-step process where you can choose your ideal business model that not only matches your personal goal, but also your personal values, personality, skills, and strengths. So go on, watch the whole video right now. Welcome to Success Booster Academy. If you are looking to make more money, manage it wisely like a multi-millionaire, and also multiply it fast so you can become financially free, make sure you subscribe to Success Booster Academy by clicking the button below, and share this video with two people you know need to make more money, manage it wisely, and also need to learn how to multiply their income so they can get more and make more. One thing I learned in business is this: there is no such thing as a best business model. The ideal business model is the one that matches your unique values, goals, personality, passion, strengths, skills, and that also makes money and makes a difference. After failing in two businesses, I started studying why some businesses succeed and others fail. And three lessons I've learned from studying one of the most successful multimillionaires in the UK. Number one, there are business models that makes money, but you wouldn't love to do them. Number two, there are business models that you would love to do, but don't make money or don't make enough money. Number three, there are business models that you would love to do and that makes money and makes a difference. This is your ideal business model. And that's exactly number three that we're going to be covering in this video. Because you want to choose the business model that makes money and that also makes a difference. What do you think is the best business model? Let me know in the comments below. How can I choose the best business model that matches my personal values, goals, personality, skills, strengths, and that also makes money and makes a difference? I would highly recommend you to follow a process that I developed called the Slim Business Blueprint. But what is the Slim Business Blueprint? That's a great question. Basically, the Slim Business Blueprint is a 4-step process to choose your ideal business model that matches your unique values, personality, goals, skills, strengths, and that also makes money and makes an impact on the life of your customers. This process is based on 4 steps. And if you miss only one step, I would say that your business might survive in the short time, but in the long term, it won't survive. It won't be sustainable. It won't scale. So you need to make sure you follow these 4 steps that I'm about to tell you. So let's go. What does the SLIM acronym stands for? SLIM stands for, S stands for strengths and skills. L stands for love. I stands for income, and M stands for market. Let's go through these steps. So the first step is S, which stands for strengths and skills. You need to ask yourself, what are you best at? Before you start a business, that should be your first step. You don't want to start a business around your weaknesses or the things you're not good at. You need to be something that you are great at, something that you are the best at. What about the skills? In any industry, you need to ask yourself, what are the key skills? I would say that in business, you need to develop two main skills if you want to be successful. The first skill is sales. You need to be able to sell your product or service. And remember this, selling is service. Selling is serving. If you're not able to sell, then you won't be able to scale your business. So your long-term success in business depends on your ability to sell in all seasons. This means that you need to be able to sell not only in good times, but also in bad times during recession, okay? Another relevant skill, which is a skill number two, that I would recommend you to develop is communication. Now, this is something that I'm always working on because my communication is not great. However, I don't allow my communication to stop me from sharing my message with you. I don't want to focus on my limitations, on my weaknesses. I want to work on my strengths, but also work on the things that are relevant, things like communication. To be able to sell your product or service, you need to be able to communicate well. You need to be clear, you need to be specific. Warren Buffett, who is one of the most successful investors and billionaires, said that one of the key skills to develop is communication. And I really believe that if we work on this skill, then we'll be able to increase our income and also be able to share our message and make a difference. The second step of this business model blueprint is love. So L stands for love. So my question to you is, do you love this business model? I know you already have the strengths and the skills. That's the first step. Now, the second step, do you love it? Does it bring you happiness and fulfillment? Are you passionate about it? Why I'm asking you this? The reason I'm asking you this is because if this business model is not aligned with your unique values, goals, passion, personality, and if it's not aligned with what your market needs, then you won't feel alive and happy. You won't feel truly fulfilled, okay? So when you do what you love, you feel alive, you feel energetic, you feel you are progressing. In fact, I agree with my mentor, Tony Robbins, that says that progress equals happiness. And I would add that progress equals aliveness, fulfillment. So if you're feeling you're not progressing, then maybe your business model is no longer aligned with your personal values, goals, passion, and even with your personality. Remember, a person who is doing their best today is someone who is truly alive. If you're not doing your best, then you have to think about if this business model is something you really want to continue, okay? Assess if you still love this business model, or maybe you want to do something else. So that's the second step, which is love. Do you love it? Do you love the business model you are working right now? Are you enjoying this video so far? If you do, make sure you subscribe to Success Booster Academy. If you haven't done so, just go under this video in the description below and click subscribe, and then ring the notification bell under this video so you can be notified when we launch an amazing video like this. I stands for income. So step 3 of the slim business model is income. Is your ideal business model profitable? Does it produce high income? How much money are your ideal customers looking to pay? Before you launch any product, you need to make sure you validate and test your business idea. You need to make sure people are looking to pay for your service. There is no point in creating a product or launching a service and then people won't pay for it. I would say that ideally, the first step you actually want to do is to sell your product before even you create it. Okay, it's possible to sell a product and then create it after. For example, I have a coaching and mentoring service in which I help people to 10x their income, influence, and impact so they can have more freedom to travel more, freedom to do the things they really want to do. For people to get the service, they have to pay first, and then they can have access to me. However, sometimes I give people access to free service in which they're going to test my product first, and then if they like it, then they will pay it. So it's like before you buy a product, you can have a taste of it, and then if you really like the product, and then you say, "Oh, actually, I want it," then I'm okay to pay for it. Make sure that the business model produces income, because if it's not, then you're just losing your time. M stands for market. So the fourth and final step of the slim business model is market. Some questions you need to ask yourself to assess your market are this: what is your niche or ideal industry? What do they want? What are their main goals, challenges, obstacles, problems, and needs? Where are they hanging around? Are they on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat? Where are they? Who have access to your ideal audience? If you just getting started in business, maybe you can partner with someone who have access to your ideal target audience. And maybe you can offer something to them so they can give you access to these people, okay? Because this is a relationship, is a win-win relationship. So you need to make sure you find your market. And sometimes, even if you don't have a market, you can look at people, potential partners who have your market. So you need to be asking, who has got my audience, my market? And start reaching out to these people and offering a lot of value, maybe offering help, saying, okay, you know what can I do for you? What are you struggling at the moment? What are your main problems? And then genuinely offer help, support, and guidance. You want to be adding value to people. Remember, service is the value you deliver to people. The more you deliver to people, the more people will like you and trust you. So that's the fourth step of the SLIM method or the SLIM business model.